Hey guys, KinkusKid18 here with another round of shiny speculation for the upcoming Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Game Freak is teasing us bit by bit in these last couple of months leading up to the game's release. Last week they gave us the reveal of the Ultra Beasts, extra-dimensional creatures that may or may not be Pokemon. But for the purposes of this video, let's assume that they are on some level Pokemon. They are catchable, and that they will in fact receive shinies. Let's get started with the very first of these new Ultra Beasts, the Sun exclusive UB02 Absorption. UB2 Absorption seems like a really odd name for an Ultra Beast, until you realize that this thing is just a giant mosquito with bulging muscles. In my opinion, this thing looks more like something superheroes would fight in a comic book than a Pokemon, but at the same time, I don't think it's the worst thing ever. In any case, UB2 has very complicated colors, so its shinies ought to involve a simple hue change. For the first one here, we can take the red color and give it this kind of yellowish orange shade, and then we can make its highlights a brownish color. Not sure why, but this seems to work really well for it. Alternatively, we can take the whole thing and turn it a cool green color, which isn't bad, but it does remind me of the Incredible Hulk a little too much. Honestly, I think the best option here is to take UB2 Absorption and turn the whole thing blue, and not just any blue, a really rich, true blue color. This shiny reminds me of that old cartoon show, The Tick, and that's not a bad thing. In any case, I think this blue version of UB2 Absorption is my favorite, and I'd love to see it in-game. Next up, we've got an Ultra Beast that I really hated at first, but now I kind of like. It's the Moon exclusive UB2 Beauty. At first I just thought UB2 Beauty was this generic anthropomorphic alien insect thing, but when I saw its movement in the new trailer, I, like anyone else who's ever spent the night in a crappy motel, realized it's actually supposed to be a cockroach. A cockroach Pokemon is one that seems like it's been a long time coming, and if the closest we get is UB2 Beauty, I think I'd be okay with that. Anyway, onto the shinies. Like UB2 Absorption, the shinies for UB2 Beauty are going to largely require a complete hue change. So for the first one here, we can take its white body and turn the whole thing gold, with silver highlights. Not sure why, but when I first saw this Pokemon, a golden shiny is the first thing that popped into my head. Next up, how about we take UB2 Beauty and turn its body a kind of light green, but with purple highlights. This one's okay, but definitely not my favorite. But what if we were to take its whole body and turn it into a nice light blue, and then take all the highlights and turn them into a different light blue? Because as all of you know, blue is by far the best color, and if any of these Ultra Beasts end up getting shinies, at least one of them had better be blue. Anyway guys, that's all I've got for you today. Keep an eye out for a new shiny speculation video coming in the near future, and as always guys, we are gonna see you on the next shiny.